All week long, we've been bringing you extended profiles on the leading candidates for LA mayor, one of the closest watched races in the country. Today, we have the third and final installment with LA City Council member Nithya Raman. She's a member of the Democratic Socialists of America. She once supported Mayor Karen Bass, but now says the city needs a change of leadership.
What actually changes if you're in charge?
Urgency, accountability, and focus.
LA City Council member Nithya Raman, who endorsed LA Mayor Karen Bass in her last election, is now running against her.
We have a city that feels rudderless.
Recent polls show Raman and reality show star turned community activist Spencer Pratt battling it out for second place behind Bass. If no one gets above 50% on June 2nd, the top two advance to a runoff in November.
Degeneracy of the homeless drug zombies that Karen Basura and Nithya Raman let roam free.
Pratt is getting by far the most clicks on his social media content.
I don't want this kind of language in my city. I don't want this injected into my politics. And I hope Angelenos stand up on June 2nd and reject it.
Free childcare, cleaner streets, and safer neighborhoods.
Like New York Mayor Zoran Mondani, Raman is a member of the Democratic Socialists of America.
How do you see the comparisons between the two of you?
You know, I appreciate his urgency on making sure that the city is working for working people. And I share that urgency, and I appreciate that comparison because I think that is a shared idea about what the city should be doing.
Raman is a mother of two who got her bachelor's from Harvard, a master's in urban planning from MIT. Her husband wrote and produced for ABC's Modern Family. She's been on the city council since 2020.
Does the city get more progressive if you're mayor?
I think that the city, I am a proud progressive, but to me, I think the most progressive thing you can want is a city that really functions to help people. And on every single metric that the city is supposed to be providing essential services, our city has gone in the wrong direction instead of in the right direction under her leadership. Our streets are worse. We have more potholes. We have tens of thousands of streetlights out across the city.
Bass is also under fire for her trip to Ghana to represent President Biden in January 2025, despite high winds at the time. While she was away, the Palisades fire exploded, killing 12 people, burning nearly 7,000 structures. Bass says she did not get adequate warnings about the fire in advance, but left Ghana early when she learned about the extent of the fire.
The city knew, the mayor knew that historic winds were coming. There had been a fire there the week prior. Why weren't trucks pre-deployed to the Palisades? Why was an entire shift of firefighters allowed to go home?
Raman filed to run for mayor in the final hours of the last day to submit paperwork.
First of all, it was a surprise.
Shocking many in LA's political world, including the incumbent mayor herself.
What do you make of her campaign? And what do you see as the biggest?
One of these days I'll understand it because I don't understand it now. This is somebody who endorsed me publicly.
She didn't really know why you were running. Why are you running?
I share the frustration that I see across the city that so many Angelenos are feeling right now.
And did you feel like nobody else is stepping up, so I've got to?
I mean, there wasn't. This was going to be a campaign that was going to be between our very broken status quo that everyone acknowledges is broken and moving in the wrong direction, and a MAGA Republican who is out of touch with the needs of Angelenos.
This is unacceptable.
Pratt jumped into the race 1 year after his home burned in the Palisades fire.
What do you make of Spencer Pratt?
I'm deeply empathetic. He lost his home in the Palisades. He and his family have faced incredible trauma, and I think he's running because he's frustrated with the state of leadership here in this city. I empathize with that. I feel that too. But I don't think he is presenting realistic solutions to the problems that we're facing here.
What do you think is the biggest thing he's saying that's not realistic?
I think he thinks that our response to our homelessness crisis is easy, that there is one thing that you can do that will eliminate homelessness across Los Angeles. There isn't. But we need to do all the things.
On the council, Raman ran the committee overseeing homelessness. Bass says that means she's had the opportunity to fix the problem. Raman says Bass should have appointed a homelessness czar.
We are spending hundreds of millions of dollars every year on homelessness, and right now in City Hall, there's no one overseeing those dollars. The cost of housing is immensely high here.
Raman says she'd also appoint a deputy mayor of housing.
I would tell the departments that are right now taking years to approve new developments, adding millions of dollars in costs, that we simply cannot do that anymore. There is a deadline for permit applications for new housing that every department must follow.
If you had to pick one word that separates you from your opponents in this race, what is that?
Courage, because I've had the courage to stand up and tell it when it's wrong. And that is what I think the city needs right now, is a courageous leader who is willing to stand up and fight for the people.
You can watch our full, unedited conversations with all three of the leading candidates for LA Mayor right now on my YouTube channel. That includes my one-on-one with current LA Mayor Karen Bass and our one-on-one with former reality TV star Spencer Pratt. Hear him explain why he's running for mayor. Watch all three of those conversations in full, youtube.com/Elex Michaelson.